Diagram completion is a common question type in the IELTS reading test. It requires you to understand information presented visually in a diagram. You will then complete the diagram with information from the reading passage. The diagram may be a flowchart, process diagram, map, or a cycle diagram. Each type of diagram presents information in a specific way. Understanding the type of diagram will help you answer the questions correctly. Always read the instructions carefully before you start. The instructions will tell you how many words to use for each answer. Make sure you follow these instructions. To begin, look at the diagram carefully. What is the diagram about? What is the main idea? What are the different parts of the diagram? Once you understand the diagram, you can start looking for the answers in the reading passage. Don't worry if you don't understand every word in the passage. Just focus on finding the information you need to complete the diagram. You are looking for specific information such as names, dates, or numbers. The answers in the diagram will usually be in the same order as they appear in the passage. This means you can skim the passage to find the section that relates to each part of the diagram. Once you've found the relevant section, read it carefully and identify the information you need. Remember to use the correct number of words in your answers. Before you even look at the passage, take some time to analyze the diagram. Understanding how the diagram works is essential. If it's a flow chart, figure out the direction of the flow. Where does the process begin? Where does it end? What are the different stages? If it's a process diagram, what is being made or explained? What are the key components? For maps, orient yourself. Where are the cardinal directions? What are the key landmarks? Pay attention to any labels or captions already present on the diagram. These offer valuable clues. They might give you keywords to look for in the passage. Similarly, note any arrows, lines, or symbols. They indicate relationships or directions of movement within the diagram. Understanding these visual cues will make it easier to connect information from the passage to the diagram. Skim the reading passage to get a general understanding of the topic. Don't worry about understanding every detail at this stage. Focus on identifying the sections of the passage that are relevant to the diagram. You can use keywords from the diagram labels or captions to help you find the right information. For example, if the diagram shows a process with a stage labeled heating, scan the passage for mentions of heat, temperature, or related terms. Once you've found a relevant section, read it carefully. Look for specific details that relate to the missing parts of the diagram. The passage might use synonyms or paraphrases instead of the exact words from the diagram. Be prepared to identify the same information presented in different ways. For example, the diagram might refer to a cooling tower, while the passage describes a structure designed to reduce the temperature of water. When you think you've found the correct information, double-check that it fits grammatically and logically within the diagram. Does it make sense in the context of the surrounding information? Pay close attention to the word limit specified in the instructions. If the instructions say no more than 2 words, make sure your answer doesn't exceed this limit. You may need to use synonyms or shorten phrases to stay within the word count. After completing the diagram, take a moment to review your answers. Have you used information from the passage? Do your answers make sense in the context of the diagram and the passage? Have you checked your spelling? Accuracy is crucial in the IELTS reading test. A small mistake in spelling or grammar can cost you valuable points.